the reason we're here tonight is to sing some songs, but also we're going to answer some questions, and we know you've got a lot of questions.
Now we have a question from Laura. Where's Laura?
Hello. You had your baby, Dougie, in February.
Yes.
How are you coping? Are you getting much sleep at all, if any?
But I have to say, the thing is teamwork. My wife's here tonight, and she's done an amazing job. Honestly, it's about teamwork, and I've had no sleep, you're right, but I love my job, and I love being in Take That, so thank you.
I feel like I've had this baby with him, don't you?
I do feel like I'm getting quite emotional.
Oh, me too.
Okay, we have another question here from Jessica. Where's Jessica? Do you have a question for us, Jessica?
You boys have been touring for over 25 years together. What is your favourite tour story?
Tour story.
And one we can broadcast.
There was an embarrassing moment. Did any of you see the Progress tour? Well, on the Progress tour, we had this wonderful robot. We called it Om. It was 60 foot high. Anyway, we did this song where we decided we were going to ride Om. So we all climbed on board Om, and Om took us across the audience. And it was in Manchester, wasn't it? I think there was 65,000 people there. And he took us up. And when he was meant to bring us down, Om decided he wasn't going to. And he left us in front of 65,000 people. Me and Howard were stuck on the hands. But what was worse is the audience were all shouting, "Jump! Jump!" It's a very fond memory now. Thank you. Good question, Jessica. Thank you. Who's next?
Very good question. Now, listen, boys, I'm all for standing on the stage and stuff, but I reckon we need to get amongst the audience at this point. Come down here. Who's got my question? Good evening.
Hello.
I'm guessing your name's Natasha because it's written.
Yeah, Natasha.
How are you doing?
I'm good, yeah.
Have you got a question for us?
I've got your signature on my wrist, and I asked you a few months ago to sign it with a Sharpie.
Uh-oh. You didn't get it tattooed, did you?
I did, yes.
Can I see it? Oh, my goodness. I think I remember saying to you, please don't get that tattooed. I'm embarrassed to say that I was feeling slightly lazy that day, so I just wrote gay. But I made up for it because I put a kiss underneath. I don't do that very often. So what's your question?
I would like to ask if you'd like to add anything to it.
Maybe an R?
I can't... thank you. Do you know what? I really don't want to be responsible for that. Instead, I'm going to give you a kiss on the hand. Thank you very much, and it's lovely to meet you, Natasha. Over. Someone else.
So I've got a Wayne Forder. How are you doing, mate? What's your question?
Right. Never Forget is one of my most favourite Take That songs. Does it mean a lot to you when you sing it?
Means absolutely nothing to me whatsoever.
You always forget the words, that's for sure.
But the truth is, it was a number one, and I'm really happy to sing it. And I paid a lot of money to sing that song, so... No, I'm very proud of it. It was around the same time of when Robbie left, and then I watched the video with him in it, so it was quite an emotional time. Very proud of it.
So you should be, Mr. Bellman. So you should be. Who's next?
I think it's me.
Mr. Barlow.
Good evening, young lady.
Good evening.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Having a good night?
The best night, yeah.
Brilliant. I love your glittery top. I think Mark could wear that. What's your name?
Keely.
Have you got a question?
Yes. Gary, you've done some amazing things in your life. You've climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. So what's next on your bucket list?
Do you know, a bucket list? It's a very good question, that is. I've been thinking about it a lot recently. And I'm probably going to shock my wife by saying this, but I want to renew our wedding vows. I thought it'd be a great thing to do. So that's next on my bucket list. And I've just told my wife, look out, I'm coming for you.
I'm looking for Helen from Paris, and I believe she's here on my left. Hello, Helen. How are you? I love your dress, and you've got to take that necklace. Very nice indeed. How are you? Now, I've been told you've always been a big Take That fan. Is that correct? Okay. Do you have a question for us?
Do you have any pre-show rituals?
Pre-show rituals, yes. Do you know, I do have a pre-show ritual, which for some reason the lads always, especially Gary, he always laughs at it, because I brush my teeth before I go on stage, which I think is a good thing to do, because you're going to go out and perform to, how many people are here today? 1,000 people, so I always like to brush my teeth. You always find that a bit funny, don't you, Gaz?
It's just that you do it for about 45 minutes.
Yeah, maybe that bit is a little bit funny. But if now when you're watching, I have good breath, whilst I'm singing. And sometimes when I share mics with other members of this band who will remain unnamed, their breath has not been brushed, their teeth are not so clean, and it's not very nice. Okay?
I can't believe that. Cannot believe that. I think I've got the last question down here for this little segment. Hello, young lady.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
What's your name?
It's Lindsay.
Lindsay. Where are you from, Lindsay?
Kent.
Kent. Brilliant. Enjoying the night?
Yeah, fantastic, thank you.
Brilliant. They're a good gang, aren't they, the Thatters?
The best.
Oh, yes. Have you got a question?
You've had loads of records, loads of world, like, sold-out tours. You've even done a musical. Do you think there'd ever be, like, a Take That movie? And who would play you? And could I be in it? Please.
That's 3 questions.
It is.
That's really... You made the most of that opportunity because you were like, I'm not going to get 1 question, I'm going to get 3 questions out here.
And I think we should say yes to all 3. You'd be great in the movie, and it would be a great idea to have a movie. And let's get on it. So nice to meet you.